Bro, so in chess, you have to evaluate, calculate, and analyze your games to get better. And not just your games, also your puzzles, because that's one thing that people will do. They'll play a bunch of puzzles, but then they won't really understand why they won or lost in the puzzle. If they got it first try or not, they just keep going and they don't understand. You get the understanding from evaluating first, because if you look at the position first, the rest of what's gonna happen in the puzzle is gonna come naturally. Then once you calculate, you can see all the outcomes that happen before they happen. Then if you get it wrong or you get it right, it doesn't matter because you can just analyze it. And once you analyze it, you can fix the mistakes that you had made in the puzzle. Then once you do it in a game, you do the same things. And then if you win or lose, you just analyze those games. For example, in this puzzle, there was a mating net that I had to make for them to be forced to sack their queen. But before doing any of that, I had to look at the position. So I see that there's a pawn that they can capture, because it's to evaluate, you just, you look at checks, captures, threats, but then you look at literally what is on the board. So what is literally on the board, and then undefended pieces too, because undefended pieces created the tactics. The queen is defending the knight on the black side. All of our pawns are on the second or seventh. It's the second or seventh rank, and the rook is behind, so it's on the last rank. And then the pawn in the middle is just by itself, is being attacked two different ways. But their king also has only one square to move to. So once I saw that the king only has one square to move to, I was like, okay, there's a check here. But if I go do that check, they're just going to run away. So let me put my knight there so that they cannot go there. And then I'll try to do the check. And I didn't realize that they were going to have to sack their queen. But it just makes sense, because if they don't, it's literally checkmate. So the checkmate that they had to just react to, because they didn't have any checks of their own. Where I actually got the puzzle right. But if you get the puzzle, and it's the same thing for games, so if you get the puzzle wrong, then you just analyze it after and then see why. And then once you see why, like it's kind of like you're cheating, but you're not cheating because you're not playing anymore. You're just playing a puzzle, so you can just see the answer. So in the next puzzle, I didn't realize that the check wouldn't work because the king could just move up. But if you let go of your knight, then the rook, your other rook, covers that square. So it's checkmate. Now that I've seen it and I know what is gonna, happen, now I can remember, okay, this is what it is. And if I don't remember, I can just play another puzzle and I just keep playing puzzle until I remember, okay, this is what happens in this position. And then I can just figure it out in the games. Same way I did in the puzzle.